Shut up! What makes you think you know anything about it? Maybe if I was to kill the most important people in your life, everyone who's ever meant anything, maybe then I'd listen to you, because maybe then you'd have some idea how I feel.
It's an interesting theory, but I'm afraid you're a little late to put it to the test. Everyone you're talking about has already been killed.
It's hardcore. The streets is war. It's war, poverty, property, drugs, crime, teenage pregnancy, gang violence, terrorism. We the prompt suspects on this planet, pissing on whether you is or you isn't Islamic. The NSA is still taping your combos, and I promise they don't do it for national security interests. This is nonsense, and this concept's totally contradictory. You know your enemy like you know yourself, now that's the business. This is the art of war, painted like Saturday Night images, graffiti on the wall. Attacking your block with crooked cops and condominiums, supermalls, rule laws, eyes on every corner. Spies water their front lawn, waving you high in the morning, liable to be an informant. Even the guy next to you, he could be working for him. National Guards on the border, helicopter sweeps over apartment. No habeas corpus, just some space and some autos that'll split open your corpus, put you in a coffin, and have you dragged off by militarized police force. It's hardcore. When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone, it's hardcore. When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone.
Early 80s Cali raised me, sprayed heat, laced streets with hate and beef. Cocaine makes grief, baked it breaks men, takes in the Hades. Making ends is gravy, the West was wide open. I seen niggas die, hoping still high off endorphins, feeling no pain from fatal wounds. Kids with pale dreams deal with bail to make them true. Gangsters can be gays or Jews, but they don't make the news, cause they're the gatekeepers. And our haste to do our busyness, we make leaders out of lunatics. The movement relates to you no matter who you with, cause we're all a part of this. Whether the hunt is for heretics, which is terrorists, or communists, and feds kids with competent thoughts within, leave them lost in a wasteland of options. Mock for dropping gems, we need uncommon sense, just to not pretend to be harder pimps. Is it the God within our money trust, or a false one crafted till these dummies fucked with honeys, guns, and bucks?
It's hardcore. When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone, it's hardcore. When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone.
Know the dusty stress and the artificial interdependence. Pause not people, certified soldiers for combat who don't care if they come back. Barcode device, computer chipped in place, logically advanced superhumans with half a brain, remote control robots, killing machines. Convinced children the enemy is evil with coverage of chaos and also carnage, but I wonder if they all bought it. These flag puppets think of band-aids and patriotic parades and flags wave, afraid of assassination, full speed ahead to destructive devastation. One nation under a madman. 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 You can't kill Congress with kindness, liver race, spineless snakes in the grass, and erase an exclamation, making my mark on music for revolutionists. Who you with when it gets sticks, so road your clips before they rush in your cribs in front of your kids. Don't act brand new, you know what it is. It's hardcore.
When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone, it's hardcore. When you live in a war zone, your heart gets torn. When you live in a war zone, your faith gets lost. When you live in a war zone, from Darfur to California, we live in a war zone.
Now entering a safety zone. No unauthorized weapons allowed beyond this point. You are now entering a safety zone. No unauthorized weapons allowed beyond this point.